Here we go. I got word earlier that Jace Johnson lined up second. He is your typical announcer here at Neeses, South Carolina. He's got some pretty good one-liners, what I'm hearing. 10 laps. Daniel Poole started on the outside. Robert Lewis, a big contender there in the middle, right there starting in third. Georgie Price, another guy that can sneak up in this one. Here we go, lights green, and we're off. And it's going to be Daniel Poole picking up the whole shot. Jace Johnson second. Robert Lewis is going to slot back to fourth. He looks up the inside. He takes over third from Georgie Price. They're side by side down the back straightaway off of turn 2. Georgie Price elects to back out of it. So it will be Daniel Poole followed by Johnson. Robert Lewis is going to be third. Georgie Price fourth.
Daniel Poole out front. I believe Daniel Poole is in the running for a championship in this Grand National Hooligan Championship Series, and he's doing what he needs to do to continue to extend his lead.
Daniel Poole's opened up the gap, but it's Robert Lewis now who's gotten by Jace Johnson. Robert Lewis looking to try to catch up to the backside of Daniel Poole. Robert Lewis from here, North Carolina. Daniel Poole, I believe he is a South Carolina rider. So North versus South in this one.
Daniel Poole's only about 20 minutes from here as well, so not too far for these riders to come out here.
Daniel Poole, one of the guys that I grew up riding with occasionally from time to time, trying to stay ahead of Robert Lewis. Robert Lewis has a bit more speed coming into the corners. Daniel Poole is going to have to ride this thing flawlessly to be able to stay ahead of him. He's got 6 more laps next time by to hold Robert Lewis at bay. Lewis has the pace right now, the fastest time of the race by just a few tenths of a second. Robert Lewis is there knocking on the door. Daniel Poole hasn't looked, but he probably knows it. Look at the pace that Robert Lewis will bring into the corner. Look at how far he drives that thing into there. We've got a lapped rider coming up. Daniel Poole gets a little sideways down the straightaway. Robert Lewis almost gets in the back side of him. Robert Lewis now, as the lap rider, really bogs everything up. Daniel Poole does not want to go above that groove wisely. Robert Lewis would have been there ready to take advantage of it. The lap rider really shook everything up down that back straightaway, so it's going to be Daniel Poole still out front. Robert Lewis running in second. Lewis is going to have to run him back down. Daniel Poole still out in front in this one. 4 laps to go. Robert Lewis, Daniel Poole makes a bobble over there in 1 and 2. That's going to tighten up. Lewis now even closer. Lewis has tracked Daniel Poole down 2 times throughout this one. He is on the back door, shows a wheel there. Not able to finish the pass yet. Poole is bobbling around. The bike's moving around a lot underneath him. Daniel Poole, just a few laps left to go in this one. 3 to stay ahead of Robert Lewis for the win here tonight in the Hooligan class at the Cackalacky Classic.
2-lap flags will be coming out here, and Daniel Poole is 2 laps away from taking a win, but Robert Lewis is not going to make it easy for him.
Here we go, Daniel Poole picking up that 2 to go. Robert Lewis, Daniel Poole kind of parking it there in the center just a little bit. Robert Lewis definitely has the pace through 1 and 2 over Poole. We've got lapped riders. We saw what happened last time. Poole did not want to go above them. He really elected to go below them. So Robert Lewis following in line. Here we go. 1 to go for Daniel Poole. 1 more lap, 1 more lapped rider potentially between the two. Robert Lewis almost goes up the inside there. Poole, half a lap left to go to win this thing. Lewis tries to maybe take a shot, goes to the outside. He's going to try to roll around the outside of Daniel Poole. Not going to happen just like that. Robert Lewis elects to go to the low side, coming to the front straightaway. Daniel Poole will be your winner here tonight in the Hooligan class, followed by Lewis. 3rd place will go to John Krupenbacher. 4th place is going to be Jonathan Day. 5th place, Brandon Earl. Man, that one really tightened up.
And just like that, we are through to the last race of the night. We're going to get these guys around in the Hooligan class, get their championship, their podium photo here, and then we're going to get with the Open Expert class.